the Scrap for Victory campaign. In the days after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the U.S. war government knew that metal was essential to the winning of the war effort. On January 10, 1942, 1 month after the attack, the U.S. government launched the Salvage for Victory campaign. This campaign asked the American and civilian population to get involved in the war effort and collect metal, rubber, grease, and paper to build weapons of war that the U.S. troops used both in the Pacific and European theaters of war. The American war machine ran on just about everything. Americans were asked to donate aluminum, tin, lead, and iron, as well as fat and bacon grease, rubber, and nylons. Scrap drives were held routinely, but in June 1942, the government held a rubber drive, and in October 1942, 5,000 6th, 7th, and 8th graders joined the Salvage Commandos to go door to door to campaign to the adults of America to pledge their used metal to the war effort. Though canned goods were rationed, the actual metal was kept for the aluminum scrap drives. These cans were collected by a local salvage committee about once a month. People were advised to pile those cans and other scrap metal at their front gate or mailbox, then call their local junk man to come collect. In bigger towns and cities, collection depots were designated in people's backyards and garages. In October 1942, the townspeople of Waterbury, Connecticut were given 2 weeks to collect the scrap for the scrap metal drive that took place on Monday, October 17, 1942. The event was held in the courtroom of the City Hall, and every organization of the city and war committee had a speaker to inspire the townfolk to collect more scrap. In Detroit, Michigan, the county reported that every household was averaging about 550 pounds of scrap metal donated to the collection, and the committee paid $11 a ton. Another reward came in the form of war bonds, and in the course of the war, the local salvage committees handed out $28,000 worth of war bonds to the American people. Though many of the materials collected in the salvage campaign were of inferior quality, the Scrap for Victory campaign got everyone on the home front involved. It made Americans feel that they could do something to help win the war even if they weren't fighting, and ultimately working in tandem with the soldiers, they achieved their goal of total victory on September 2, 1945, when Douglas MacArthur accepted total surrender from the Japanese, ending the conflict that would become known as the Second World War. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos and follow me on social media. Thanks so much for watching!